Yo, what's up guys, it's me Jake here, and I kind of just woke up, I will admit, but I woke up with packages at my door, so I wanted to record for my next haul video what I did get, because I'm going to be returning some stuff, because Right Stuff kind of messed with me. So yeah, let's just get straight into this haul. I have nothing else to say, so yeah, let's just get straight into it. So I want to start off with the things that Right Stuff kind of cucked me on. And so I ordered 1 through 15 of 7 Deadly Sins, and I said I didn't really want to spend that much money. I also had other things on the order, so I just modified the order and took 7 Deadly Sins off the order, and they did that for me, but for some reason they still charged me and shipped me volumes 11 through 15 of 7 Deadly Sins. Hopefully this is good. Or I can just go like that, yeah. And I'm not mad. I'm going to return these. This is the reason I want to record this now, because I'm not going to be keeping these for much longer. I'm going to be sending them back. I'm going to collect 7 Deadly Sins at one point, just not right this second, and I really don't want 11 through 15 right now. I have other things I really want to work on, so I'm going to get 7 Deadly Sins at one point. I really did enjoy it from what I saw from the anime, but I just want to get my refund on these. That's it. So yeah, on to the next series. Next up on here is one series I have been collecting for a little bit now, like a couple weeks. And this is one of my last volumes I needed. Now, I got this off Amazon, and I'm super happy with the packaging. It came in and made it so it really didn't get damaged at all. That is Flowers of Evil Volume 3. Now, all I'm missing is Volumes 1, 8, and 10. Now 1's gonna be here like tomorrow. I'll record that when it comes, but this volume is a really nice looking volume, like the rest of the singles as well. Going double dip on this series, like I said a couple times, but I'm really excited to get the rest of this, because if you don't know, I've been on a huge Shuzo Oshimi binge. I might make a video where I review everything, but I love Shuzo Oshimi so far. His manga is amazing. He's definitely an S tier manga. I definitely suggest you getting into Shuzo Oshimi. I got into him through Happiness. I think that's a really good opening to Shuzo Oshimi, so I definitely suggest them, and I cannot wait to get into Flowers of Evil. So let's just get into the next one. It's like meh, because I've heard the ending is not amazing, but I just want to check it out. It seems interesting to me. And also, it's a Vis6, so it kind of just looks nice on my shelf. But if I do like these two volumes, I'll probably continue it. I'll probably get the rest and see how I like it from there, because I've heard good things from him. I think he's like this a bit. I'm not really huge into the dystopian worlds, but I heard this takes a different kind of take on dystopian world, of not him trying to take over and just destroy it, but him just being a worker for it, which is kind of an interesting take on a dystopian fantasy. So I kind of cannot wait to start this, and yeah, I'll probably make a video on it when I do finish these two volumes, like a first impressions review, since they're Vis6, it gives a little more content than other normal singles. So yeah, that's it for this little part of the haul. So let's just get into the next part, which is probably gonna be a day from now for me, but only like 2 seconds for you guys. So let's just go to it. Now, I've been kind of wanting to report. Now, I kind of been wanting to record this part for a minute now. If you can't tell, it's been like 2 weeks. Of course, I'm wearing the same shirt, but I've not worn it for the past 2 weeks. I just put it on last time I was going to sleep. But I've gotten these volumes throughout the month, and I just forgot to record when I got them. I even got 2 volumes the day I actually recorded the other parts. I just was way too lazy to show them off. So I'm really sorry about that, guys, but we're just going to continue this whole video, and we're going to start off with more Flowers of Evil volumes with Volume 1 and Volume 8. Now, Volume 8 can be kind of annoying to find secondhand, but on Amazon, I got it for like 15 bucks, so I'm pretty happy with how I got that, but, oh, wrong way around, but I just started reading Flowers of Evil like last night, and I'm on Volume like 5 right now. I'm loving it. I think that this has the potential, if it keeps staying as good as it is, to beat Happiness for my favorite Shuzo Oshimi work. And to be honest, this might be a very, very hot take, but so far, Blood in the Tracks is one of my least favorite Shuzo Oshimi works when it comes to Happiness. Flowers of Evil, I put it at the same rank as Inside Mari, like, just a little bit better than Inside Mari, to be honest. Now, I reviewed both on my Instagram. Wow, my brain just farted right there. But I reviewed both on my Instagram. I rated Inside Mari 7.5 and Happiness an 8.5. But I actually want to put Inside Mari kind of a little bit higher up and say it's more like an 8. But yeah, I kind of think it's around the same. But Flowers of Evil, man, this has the chance of being like a 9 to 9.5 for me. I'm really, really enjoying this. And I just really like the story. So yeah, that's the first 2 volumes of this part of this video. So let's get into the next ones. The next one, I would have to thank my homie Gamio. No, if you know all my collection video, I think I actually had this volume. And also, even for my cons of manga collecting, I had this volume. That is Fly Me to the Moon, or Tonikawa Volume 3. I love this series. If you don't know, I love Tonikawa. It's one of my favorite romances out there. Now, I know you might say it's kind of generic, but I really do like the characters. The romance is amazing, and I'm not really a huge romance fan, but it's really great to me. I really like this series, and I really highly suggest it to everyone who is into romance. But one big pet peeve. I'll show you right now. I even showed my cons of manga collecting. 1 minute. So, my one pet peeve. So, you look at volumes 2 and 3, okay? Volume 2 and 3. They're even. You look at volume 1. Now, I'm trying to keep these leveled, because volume 1 is actually shorter. It's a little bit shorter. Keeping them level, it's not too bad from like when you look at it from a video, but it's way worse. I'll put a picture right here so you guys can see. It's bad. Now that really annoys me. I really do like the series, but that's one thing. I'm gonna have to hope that they reprint volume 1 to the same size of volumes 2 and 3 and ongoing. But I'm still gonna be collecting these. Love Tonikawa. Nothing else to say about it. On to the next ones. Now these next 2 volumes I actually just forgot to put in my last manga haul, and they're Japanese volumes, and I forgot to put them in it. Don't know why. I even recorded the part for it. It's kind of like the Eden part, where I completely forgot to put it into my shopping with you, even though I recorded the part. But yeah, basically, I got 2 Japanese volumes from my mom, and one of them is Rat Pads Theme Park Volume 1. This is an Ultra Jump manga, as you guys can tell, so it's a seinen. I'm really interested in this because I also really like what it looks like without the slipcover on. It looks really interesting. So I might have to read the scans of this, since I don't think it'll ever get English prints, because what I hear, it's not really too big in Japan, so I don't know if it got canceled or not, but I really do like the look of this volume, and it really does sound interesting for me to read, so I might have to read some scans of it, see how I enjoy it. Another one that I got is, don't even know how to say it, it's Leap-o-Terra, I don't know how to say it, but looks pretty interesting. I really like the back of this one. The back of this one is really good. And yeah, nothing else much to say other than it looks pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to seek out the scans for this, since it looks kind of fan servicey from what I've kind of just skipped upon. But I mean, also at the same time, it also kind of looks interesting and pretty dark seinen-y. So I mean, it looks pretty interesting, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to seek myself looking for scans of this at any time soon. I know I'll probably seek scans of Upside Down, wow. Rat Pads Theme Park, but I don't know about this one. But yeah, on to the next. Now, the next couple of volumes are Pokemon volumes, and that is volumes of Pokemon Adventures, the best of Pokemon Adventures, Yellow and Red. I got these for like $3 at their store. Kind of don't know what these are about at all. I know these are actually left to right, which is kind of weird for me. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy that. And also, the regular Pokemon Adventures Volume 2. This has one sticker that's a pain in the butt to get off. It's really annoying. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this is like, because I've already read Volume 1 of Pokemon Adventures, and I really enjoyed it. So I cannot wait to get more. If I do enjoy this, I might pick up either the box set or the collector's editions, because those collector's editions, man, they look really nice. But these, I want to see what it's like. I don't know anything about it. It might just be like a little bit of side stories for the characters of Red and forgot his name, but I don't know anything about this, so I'm interested to see what it is. And they're in pretty good condition, just some minor yellowing. This one is way more yellowing than the other one, so that's kind of annoying, but what can you do? I mean, not much you can do. But I did get all these for like $3, so I mean, I'm just happy with the condition I got them in, because they are in really nice condition. And also, they also have the Viz Kids logos, which is kind of interesting, because it's the first 3 volumes I've ever had with that logo. So yeah, that's interesting, but really love Pokemon. If you don't know, I grew up on Pokemon. Amazing games, amazing stories, and I really just want to see what the manga's like. So the first pretty good and darker, way darker than the games, but what I've read, it's a little bit darker than the game. So yeah, hopefully I get more. So yeah, on to the next ones. Now this next one is actually somewhat rare from what I've seen on eBay. That is Devil May Cry Volume 1, well, Devil May Cry 3 Volume 1 of Dante. this is just nowhere to be found on any secondhand website. And when I do see it, it's going for like $50. So this one's not in amazing condition, but I might have to read this, see what it's about. Because I love Devil May Cry. If you don't know, Devil May Cry is one of my favorite kind of game series. It's really interesting, and Dante's one of my favorite characters. So when I saw this, I just had to pick it up. But yeah, I am really interested, since even the art looks really interesting. Now, the actual like wordiness looks pretty wordy, I will admit. For someone who just got off Shuzo Oshimi binging, this is pretty wordy. I mean, Shuzo Oshimi puts like 10 words per page, so seeing like the first word page being like this spooks me out a little bit, because words are bad. Quote me on that, Jake the Pog 2021, words bad. All I gotta say for this. Wow, this thrift store was kind of just like stacked. I mean, gotta admit, there's some rare volumes in here. Now, the next ones are kind of rare. I don't know if these are the rare volumes of the series, but I got them in pretty good condition for like $3 each, and that is Holic volumes 1 through 4 by Clamp. These are Del Rey volumes, and they do look really nice. I never knew how nice Holic volumes looked. These are really nice looking volumes, and I really cannot wait to read this. Now, I know from what I've heard, you can't read Holic first when you read Clamp. You have to read most of their other stories, because I think Holic is just like a side story with all of them connected, I think. I don't know anything about it, but man, this looks really interesting. Now, the only thing is severely yellowed. They are very yellowed, but for like $3 each, I think that's a good deal for having a little bit of yellowing for rare volumes. I'm fine with that for $3. I mean, this one, you can't really see on camera how bad it is. It's pretty bad. Like, it's basically brown on top, but it's not the worst I've seen. And the art is very interesting for me, because I don't know like anything about like Clamp's art style. So seeing this is a very interesting kind of art style. It definitely looks a lot more shoujo-y to me, but I think this is technically a shoujo. Nothing wrong with that, though. I mean, there are some really good shoujos out there, such as like Yona the Dawn, Requiem of the Rose King, stuff like that. And yeah, I'm excited to read this. Nothing else I have to say. I don't know anything about this, and yeah, I'm probably gonna keep these. I usually don't try to keep everything I get from thrift stores. I usually try and selling them, but I might try to keep these and try to collect the whole set, even though it's kind of hard to find. I might try to, because I feel like this would be a cool thing to have in my collection. But yeah, on to the next ones. Now, these next 3 volumes are hardcore shoujos, and I will admit it, and that is Shutterbox volumes 1 through 3. I only picked these up because they look pretty interesting to me, like the spines and everything. They're very shoujo-y covers, so as you can tell, they're very shoujo-y. But I mean, it doesn't really bother me, because the art style is pretty cool, even for shoujo. I'm not trying to roast all shoujo manga, but a lot of their art styles are pretty similar. But I'm not going to try to roast them, because I know a lot of people like them. But this one looks pretty interesting. I don't know how many volumes there are. If you know how many volumes there are, please leave in the comments down below, so I can figure out how many there are and if it's rare to get the rest. Because if I do enjoy this, I'll definitely pick up the rest. These look very interesting, and from what I've heard, it's like a mystery kind of series. So I'm definitely interested. I mean, I'm very much into mystery, and even these characters just look pretty interesting to me, so not much else I have to say. And this guy really reminds me of like Sherlock Holmes or someone, so just gotta say, pretty interested. And if you have any other suggestions for like shoujo manga or any like manga like Shutterbox, please leave in the comments down below. I'd be pretty interested to see what you guys say about that, because I know nothing about this, and I kind of want to see what it's like. If you know what I've read, or like any shonen that you can kind of compare it to, or anything that you know I've read and want to compare it to, please leave in the comments down below so I can get like a kind of a feeling about how it is like. I don't know how to explain that, but just get a little sense of what it's like, I'm gonna say, yeah. So yeah, leave that in the comments down below. Now, the final volume on this haul is something I'm actually really excited to read, because I really enjoy the movie, and that is Summer Wars Part 1. Now, I got this for like $6 at the thrift store. I looked at the secondhand market, and it was going for like 12-ish, so it's not that much off, but I really cannot wait to read this. Since if you don't know, I really like this movie. Now, leave in the comments down below if it's a good adaptation of the movie, because I think the movie is based off the manga. It's not an anime original that was turned into a manga, but if it's a good adaptation of the manga, I will definitely read this. Or if there's a lot of scenes cut out, 100%, because I loved that movie, and seeing how they have a manga based off it, or the movie is based off the manga, either way, I would be very excited, mostly because the art as well looks amazing. I cannot wait. So leave in the comments down below if I like the movie, should I read this and get the rest, because to To be honest, looking like I'm probably going to, because I think there's only 3 volumes, and the art, man, oh man, this art is amazing. I really love this art. So yeah, not much else I have to say. So if you enjoyed this video, please go down there and hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, I hope I see you guys next time, and peace!